What's up, you guys? After reaction. Today I'm going to be reacting to some more Once Upon a Time. This is season 5, episode 7. So let's take a look at some of the comments from last week. I like the dream catcher idea for stealing memories. It seems more real, like she took the memories physically hostage. Yeah, you know what? That is true. I like that too, yeah. Curses and potions are more abstract and hard to conceptualize. Yeah, no, I agree with you, actually. Yeah, I like that, like, they're being held hostage in this dream. Yeah, I think that's good. I really don't like Emma taking parenting inspiration from Cora and breaking Henry's heart. Yeah. The chipped cup was indeed smashed, but at the end of that season, Rumpel put it back together and had Lacey drink the memory restoring potion from it so she would remember that she was Belle. Oh. Look, it was a while ago that I watched that, okay? Cut me some slack, please. Honestly, when the girl told Henry she wasn't into him, for a bit there, I thought she was going to reveal she was into girls herself. Oh my god, could you imagine? That would have been so good. Kind of would have reminded me a little bit of Stranger Things, though. If you know, you know. I have to agree that the narrative of confessing one's feelings only to find that the other person doesn't feel the same way might have been more, as you said, relatable, I suppose. I also found it interesting that if that were the case and after the memories were wiped clean, a different outcome resulted from the different circumstances. But I also think the reveal of Emma's manipulation was kind of cool too. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of explained the way that I felt about it, and I still feel the same way, so I don't know. Oh my god, don't tease me. I love the Merlin TV show. Literally so underrated. I mean, maybe one day we'll go back to it. I did the pilot episode, as part of the Patreon pilot tier, like, so long ago. Like, let me just take a look, right? Because I've got all of my, pilots saved. Hard drive. Patreon pilot reactions. Okay, Merlin. Alright, do you want to know how long ago I did Merlin? I did it when I had my calendar in the background. And it looks like it was Cinderella on the calendar. So, yeah, that's how long ago that was. I wonder, does it say what date it is? Created 5th of January 2019, modified 30th of December 2018. Curious. You have me all curious now. I need to, like, actually search when I posted it. If you're not sure, you can actually search for specific shows and stuff on Patreon. It's kind of cool. Yeah, December 30th. Alright, cool. Well, that's interesting. That's, 2018, that is. That is how long ago I did the pilot episode to that. So, maybe we'll pick it up one day and we'll do it one day. I don't know. I know that all the moments between Rumpel and Belle in this episode are supposed to be touching or whatever, but I personally was just annoyed by them. This was Rumpel's umpteenth time apologizing to Belle. Exactly, that's exactly how I feel, man. Oh. And promising to do better, but at this point in the show, I was over it. Rumpel had chances upon chances upon chances to be honest with her and try to do better, but he's kept making the wrong choice, and in my opinion, he's past deserving redemption, and it really gets on my nerves how Belle continues to forgive and trust him. I agree entirely, and, like, there's an argument to be said that, like, he's essentially, like, a new version of himself, like, I don't know, I think someone even says it in one of these comments, but, basically there's, like, it's kind of like, we've never really known this version of Rumpel before, and, like, I understand that, but also we've gone through so many chances with him that it's too much at this point. even with the idea that he's a new person, I'm over it at this point, I think, yeah. Yep, I saw the Buffy reference coming and I was here for it! Yeah! Yeah, you were! By the way, a writer-producer from Buffy is also behind the scenes on the show, Jane Espenson. There have been references hidden here and there. Interesting. At the end of last season, they cleansed Rumpel's heart of darkness. I suppose you could say that in the clerical sense, he was absolved of all of his sins and they were forgiven. So even though he did all those terrible things and remembers them, he's cleared of all charges, so to speak. In a sense, it's kind of like Angel and Jealous. I get that, but at this point, he's had so many chances, and I don't know, I feel like it's kind of cheating at this point. I don't know. You could also think of it as this way. As far as we know, every wrongdoing he's committed, he did it all while being the Dark One, and now he's no longer the Dark One and can no longer be seduced by darkness, so he's been reborn in a way, and so has his heart. Mind you, I'm not trying to make excuses for Rumpel necessarily. I'm just trying to see if I can explain things and alleviate any confusion. I still can't help but feel like it's too little too late at this point. If they did this, like, on his second or third chance, it would make sense. Like, I'd be here for it. But he's been given so many chances at this point that it's almost like I can't be bothered. And I love redemption story arcs. That's what I'm here for. Yes, I feel like I can agree to this because even in the current episodes, we see that Emma is also being seduced by the darkness. This could have also happened to Rumpel to make him do those bad deeds. Again, not saying that Rumpel shouldn't face the consequences of his actions, but he is also not 100% at fault either. The Evil Queen is different because she chose the darkness. Her bad deeds weren't anyone else's decision but her own. So Regina is on the redemption arc, but she actually has to redeem herself. Regina is my favorite character, so don't take offense, please. No offense taken. It's just the fact that at this point it's too little too late. I mean, if he actually makes a solid choice to be good and continues to be good and doesn't go backwards again, fair enough. I can't help but feel like it's going to happen again, though. What's that saying? I don't know what the saying is. I lost what I was saying. At first I thought that this Merida was the same one from the movie, and then all of these events now, her brother's being kidnapped and blah blah, take place after the events of the movie, like with the Frozen characters. But now it seems like this is actually an alternate version of the movie because Merida doesn't seem to know what the potion actually does. Yes. Because Merida didn't see... Yeah. Also, I feel like in the movie, for as average as I thought it was, had more of a compelling resolution to the conflict between the clans. In it, Merida used patience and diplomacy, rather than hot-headedness and violence. Yeah. I don't know, actually. I can't confirm that. I haven't seen the movie in a very long time. I watched it one time, which is what she's been known for up to that point. But here on the show, the conflict was resolved by showing strength, defense, and kind of defeats the message of the movie, since that was what started the conflict in the first place. Not to mention, like, oh my god. You even say it here. And that arrow trick was garbage. Even Oliver Queen, Clint Barton, and Katniss Everdeen would call bullshit on that. Exactly. That was, like, really pathetic. Like, it would not make any sense at all. Like, why couldn't she just go, like, do the 3? Like Oliver does. That would have worked. That would have worked. I would have bought that. 1 arrow, getting rid of 3 arrows? No. I'm just saying Rumpel's head would have been pulp after that blow that he took. Bears, as I understand it, are insanely strong creatures, and I feel like Merida was already much bigger than an ordinary bear. Exactly! And he just, like, walks out of there like nothing happened. Come on, guys. Plot armor much. Anyways, let's get into the episode. If all the Dark Ones are inside of her, why don't we ever see any of the others? Why is it always just Rumpel? 1,000 years ago, before the age of Arthur. Okay, okay. Okay.
To drink or die.
What? After seeing that happen, I'd be like, no thank you, I'm good. It's kind of risky. It's like a random ass tower there now, what the hell?
His name is Vortigern. He ransacks towns, burns them to the ground. So I fled on foot to the woods. These were all I had on me when I ran. They're seeds from the Middle Mist flower. They only prosper around my village. When Vortigern scorched the earth, he could have killed them forever. My best revenge would be for them to live on despite him.
We will plant them here.
I'll try and pass through again in spring.
It's not really how you plant
I want to
seeds.
see them in...
They're just roses. They're pink roses.
Stay
I think-
close. What's your name?
Nimue.
Okay.
This is the first Dark One, the original. The one from whom all the evil that followed was born.
So we're dealing with Klaus?
You know that I didn't always have magic. I've never actually said how it happened. It was a gift. I found the Holy Grail.
What?
Oh, that's what it was,
The
okay.
Holy Grail. Let me drink from the Grail. We can live forever
If there's even
together.
water in
I'm so
there.
sorry, my dearest, but I've already seen the cost of immortality. We take the Grail and we remake it into a sword. Such a blade could cut away my magic, my immortality, and then we can come back here. And we can live normal lives
This
together.
is how Excalibur was made.
Okay, what's the plan?
I'm confused.
Taken by surprise.
There's a Dark One already.
Well, after our jab break, they'll be on high
Then
alert.
the Dark One dagger is the Excalibur the Excalibur ever made? I'm confused.
Forgetting a no way in. You're going to help us. Of course. Because you're going to help me. I want my magic back.
Why would they let you do that?
Guards! Infidels are on the way. Call up the reserves, get every man on the parapet and patrol every hall. And you, give me your helm.
How does he know how to do any of this shit?
Throw this on any stranger you see and bring
Shouldn't
what's
that burn
left
through
of
the
them.
wood? I'm just saying.
If I had magic like yours, if I had 1,000,000 lifetimes to hand out power to those who need it, and to strike down those who...
Something tells me she's gonna want to take some power.
You could kill him with one magical word.
If I use magic to kill, darkness will take root inside of me. Nothing. Nothing is worth risking that. Come.
I'm finally trying to do something to help, and nobody believes me.
It's the hormones talking.
She's...
Selena? Selena, are you in pain?
Oh, now that you've shut up.
Snow, come on.
This will give me the life I wish for. Shorter,
Kind of weird because it's gold.
and full of love
And like,
and meaning.
the sword is not gold. There it is. I mean, it explains why people turn to dust before.
Oh my
Like,
God.
when they touch the sword as well.
Wait, I can do this. You don't know.
Nimue?
You just dropped the sword? That was not good. Oh. Oh, interesting.
It's just in my head.
And it's not a him.
Huh? But she died. What? But we saw him. What? I'm confused. I thought you died. Also, I thought that you needed to have some kind of power to take out.
When I cast a detection spell.
Yes. I drank from the Grail. You didn't tell
Oh.
me what it feels like to be strong, Merlin.
Yeah, I
to
thought
be
so.
immortal.
Please, spare him.
He doesn't deserve sparing.
If you kill, your magic will turn dark.
You'll commit atrocities that you can't even imagine.
Oh, okay,
This
so
woman took my home and
that's
my
how the Dark
family.
One was created, as like
I
a
had nothing to care
a
for but
mirror
handful of
to
seeds.
I'm not
Merlin.
fighting for him, I'm fighting for you.
Let's not think about cutting away anyone's motive
Why doesn't Emma look like
or
that?
immortality.
Please don't do this. Nimue. No!
But how does the blade control her?
Why are you doing this? You loved him.
Even when you love someone, you have to say, no, this is mine. You can't take it away from me.
Killing is the dark path.
No, it's power to protect yourself and your loved ones.
Let the light win.
Kill him! Don't go back to being nothing!
She wasn't nothing before.
I'm not nothing! I was never nothing! The power you have, I don't need.
Yeah, that's right.
How does it feel to take the right path?
To be honest, Merlin, it feels damn good.
My apprentice and I made sure the sword would be safe.
Oh! I didn't realize he was the apprentice. Oh my god! That's
Yeah,
so weird,
I
because,
created the
I
death.
mean, it makes sense, because he
I
used it
tethered
all
your spirit to
bad.
its-
Is it possible for someone to have the darkness, but use it for good, use it to protect people?
Don't let those thoughts tempt you.
Is it true?
Someday, perhaps, there will be a person who's worthy to hold that much power and not let it burn through to darken their soul.
Nothing in here can hurt us. Arthur doesn't know how to do magic.
Hi, guys.
Oh, hell no.
Mary Margaret, if you hurt her!
Daddy's angry. Let's undo that. Well, you know, if you treated me fairly for once, maybe I wouldn't turn on you.
Yes.
Not necessarily. Yeah.
Enjoy. Artie here may have a shorter sword than a man would like, but it can control the world's greatest wizard. His plan, but I like it. Happy to help.
Merlin! Emma is worth more to you as the savior than the Dark One.
Thank you, David. How kind of you to come when called. For your first task, please use your magic to keep these fine people from attacking me in any way.
Ah, jeez.
Look at the half-man with his half-sword solving riddles from a tree. I bet you laughed.
I was trapped, and I put my faith in you. You're
You
meant to be
failed.
like a son to me.
Shut your mouth.
Back then, there was a chance that you would use Excalibur to cut away the darkness. But now you can douse the light instead. We are proud of you. All of us.
Ah, okay, so we are seeing more. I like it. Don't you want to take the... No. What? That was the wrong way around.
Leave the sword alone.
He told me not to do this when I was a girl.
And now you're a woman.
Alright, well she didn't burst into smoke, so what's that? She looks very upset all the time, as the Dark One I've noticed. She's like... It's almost like she's got an upside down mouth. Constantly. But that's not her. Like, she doesn't have that. I don't know. It's strange. Alrighty, well we learned how Excalibur was created. I found it quite interesting. And then, you know, Nimue is like the other half of Merlin in a way. So like the Dark One is the other half. Which is interesting. It's funny, I said at the beginning of the episode, why don't we ever see any other Dark Ones? And then we get to. So I liked that. Zelina's just being Zelina and screwed everyone over just then. It's great. Good job. Yeah. I don't really have much else to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.